Hey guys, I know that it has been quite some time since I have been active in the Yoga Kula, and I thank you guys for being patient with me and still hanging out, being part of the group despite my inactivity. I am really working to revamp a lot of my groups and really give back more value to you guys, and in hopes that since that's what I'm putting out to you guys, that is what the universe will bring back to me in my life. So I know I didn't give any warning that I was going to do this live video in the group, but since thankfully our live videos are recorded, this will be forever in the group for you guys to watch. So I just wanted to do a quick little intro, kind of like a restart to yoga, and more specifically like the philosophy of yoga rather than the physical of yoga, because that's really important to me. To me, yoga isn't just the poses that we do on the mat, it's a way of life. Bob and I actually talked a little bit about this, maybe not in detail, in our Zen date night chats, and I'll link the YouTube video to that in the comments when this video is over, where we talk about that our philosophy and our spirituality really plays a role in our lives, in our relationship, and we feel like that is what makes us work and makes us the people that we are. So I wanted to do a quick video and share the yoga philosophy, and maybe there are some tidbits that you can kind of pick up and incorporate into your life, and maybe that will help you. So there's 8 what we call limbs of yoga. I guess they say limbs because they, make it like a tree, and you've got this branch and this branch. And so the physical poses, or what we call in yoga the asanas, are just one limb of the 8 limbs. But the first of the 8 are the yamas, and these are kind of like the ethical standards and like universal practices, kind of like the 10 Commandments in a way. And it's kind of like the golden rule, like do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And there's 5 of them. They are nonviolence, truth, non-stealing, no coveting, and moderation. That's kind of being a little non-specific, but you get the gist of it. The second limb are the niyamas, which are like the things like that you should do, your spiritual observances. And so there's cleanliness, which that can kind of be taken anyway, but basically it's keep yourself healthy, eat clean foods, be positive, be grateful. There's contentment, study of the scriptures, because there actually are yoga scriptures or sutras, and surrender to God or the higher power of the universe, whatever it is that you believe in. Yoga is all inclusive in that sense. Then we have the asanas, which are the physical poses, and those are actually created not necessarily for flexibility like we do nowadays. It's just a means to an end. It's a way to prepare your body to sit in meditation, and meditation is what will bring you to, samadhi, enlightenment, nirvana, what have you. And after the asanas, we have pranayama, which is like breath control. We know that the breath is important for life, and in yoga they believe the same thing, that the breath is our life force, and it is. If we are not breathing, we are dead. So they have these techniques to practice your breathing and control your breathing, and it's supposed to strengthen the connection that you have between your breath, your mind, your body, your emotions. When you get anxiety and you breathe fast, it just kind of increases your anxiety. So it goes along with that. I made a post, gosh, I can't remember what group it was in, if it was even in a group or it may have just been in a general post, that I'm really thankful for my pranayama with my working out, because if not, I would have a really hard time working out if I wasn't aware of how to control my breathing. I would just get so out of breath that I would have to quit. Anyways, next is pratyahara, which is like detachment from the external world, which we haven't done a lot of practice in any yoga that I've done with you. Not that I've done a lot with you, but we will be doing more. But you know, if you've ever had those moments where you're kind of like in between a sleep state and awake state, where you're not fully asleep, but you're not totally awake, and you don't necessarily hear the sounds in the room. There isn't really an awareness of your body or anything that you're feeling in your body. That is a really good way to explain what pratyahara is. You just detach. A lot of people get this feeling at the end of a yoga asana practice when they're in savasana, where they're kind of awake, kind of asleep. They are totally unaware and relaxed in their body, and they don't feel their physical body. They don't hear the sounds of the room. And that's why, as an instructor, you kind of quietly, gently awaken the students and tell them to slowly move about their body, starting with the small muscles first, wiggling the fingers and the toes. It's a nice, gentle way of awakening your body and bringing it back to the senses and reattaching to the external world. Next is, I'm not going to be able to say this right, dharana. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but either way, you get my point. And this is detaching from like thought patterns. We use meditation to help that, where basically, you know, you kind of try to detach from negative thought patterns, and you bring your thoughts back to, well, a lot of times, like a focused meditation is you bring your thoughts back to maybe the breath, or back to, you know, a physical object that you're looking at, a single point. A lot of people use mantras. There's some kind of chakra meditations, and that is all to help you kind of like let go of that monkey mind, which means like a mind jump from thought to thought to thought, and bring it back to like a single pointed focus, bring it back to maybe a more positive focused mind or whatever. The seventh, is dhyana, and that is the actual like meditation or concentration. And this is more of a state of awareness where you're not really focused on anything. Again, it's very similar, but mentally, of what I was talking about when people get to savasana. A lot of times they're not feeling their body, they're not noticing the outside world, they're not awake, not asleep. It's kind of very similar to that. Like, you're in a meditation practice, but you're not having to tell yourself, oh, I'm going to come back to this. You're just like in a state. And I don't want to give you guys any misinformation and thinking that meditation is completely clearing the thoughts out of your mind. That really turns people off from meditation, and that's not what it is. But there is a point. I've never gotten there, but I know it's possible that after many, many years of practice, some people really are able to reach that state of awareness where you don't have to focus on something to let go of the fluctuations of the mind. And finally, the last limb, the eighth limb, is samadhi, which is like the state of enlightenment. And let me tell you, there are plenty of people that practice yoga and meditation their entire lives and never reach this. And there are people that, you know, reach it in a very short amount of time. Just like everything else in life, everybody is different. Some people reach a state of bliss and some people don't. I think a lot of it is a mindset. But like life also, it's a journey, and it's not about necessarily the destination. It's about what happens on the way and what you're learning on the way. And yoga, like a lot of other, you know, faiths and religions, they all kind of like agree on that you just have to be present in the moment and have faith that everything's going to work out the way it's supposed to, and follow these yamas and niyamas or the 10 Commandments or whatever your faith has you believe, and just try and be a good person and do the best you can and take care of your body. That is a very, very brief and basic explanation of the 8 limbs of yoga. And I do my best in my classes to incorporate all of them but I don't always get to do that. But I really am going to work on it, and going to really work on bringing more yoga to you guys. So I really appreciate you guys watching this. If you have any questions, comment below. I will also link my YouTube video, mine and Bob's YouTube video from the other night, in the comments. And I look forward to having more time with you guys later. Thanks. Bye.